If you go to the supermarket and you're like me, you will be amazed by the sheer amount of meat that lines our shelves. Things like T-bone steaks, chicken breasts, sausages, all in easy to consume portions that are easy to take, grab, and go. But getting there is not always an easy thing. And how exactly did our meat go from being like this to being like this? Well, that's thanks to a little group of job occupations that we tend to forget about, and one of them being the all-important butcher. At the core, what a butcher does is it will take pieces of meat, cut, trim, and prepare them, and have them in packages that customers can easily take home, which are manageable. What this entails is taking large portions and cutting them into various cuts depending on what the customer's preference is. But it's not just limited to this. See, their job also includes other aspects as well. Things such as cleaning their work areas, sharpening and cutting knives. Also, a large portion is interacting with the customers and making sure that what they're having is exactly what they want. And it's a really fulfilling portion of the job, as the butcher gets to explain what the knowledge that they've obtained on the job and how it benefits the customer. So, what would be the work environment for someone who's working for a butcher? Well, the majority of butchers work in grocery stores or specialty shops, but some of them also do work in actual slaughterhouses. You also have to be able to work in cold areas for extended period of times. Temperatures such as 4 degrees Celsius or approximately 40 degrees Fahrenheit are typical for this type of work because you're dealing with animals. And not to mention, the work can get a little bit dirty. But don't worry, butchers are always trying to keep their workstation clean because this helps to eliminate contaminants and disease, which would be really bad if it affected the customer. And when it comes to shift schedules, again, it varies depending on where you are actually working as a butcher. See, some of them will start their jobs really, really early in the morning, while others will work till very, very late at night. Like all jobs, there's some challenges that like to come around with your job. In the case of the butcher, one of the things is the job can be a little repetitive at times. Now, I'm not saying every single day is the same. No, not by any means. But when you're dealing with similar cuts of meat and you're cutting them in the same way every day, this type of work can be a little repetitive to some. But there are new challenges every day and new things will come around. Another challenge, which is a little more detrimental, is you're going to have mental toughness. See, this is one of the jobs where if you lose your focus, this could be very serious. And I'm saying, like, you could get a cut, or you could be saying bye-bye to that finger. And that's a workplace hazard that I personally wouldn't want to deal with. So now I guess something that you might be wondering is, how exactly do I become a butcher? Well, this is a field where actually having education is not a necessity. A lot of people start from the ground up and work from their jobs. So my suggestion is, if this sounds really interesting, this job to you, go check out some local butcheries and see if you can find a job where they don't need experience. As long as you show a keen interest for the meat industry and you're able to show your interest, then I'm sure you'll be able to find something. But if education is somewhere where you want to start off with, there are a few places you can get some courses on. One place is Georgetown College in Toronto, Ontario. They have some courses such as Introduction to Butchery and the Fundamentals of Butchery as well, but no formal certificate programs. In terms of the United States, there's a couple places that are sprinkled across the country, such as Fleishers Butchery in Greenwich, Connecticut. They offer an intensive course in pork, and from the looks of it, there's more likely to come. I know that there's some culinary courses that offer butchery, but from my research, I had a difficult time finding an actual certificate program overall to become a butcher. There are places, though, that you can become a certified butcher, which includes taking a test and such, and I'll try to link to some of those in the description below. I hope you guys see from this video that becoming a butcher is a very fulfilling job, and they're the unsung heroes that we forget about when we go to our fridge, grab a portion of meat, and cook it up for our family. I mean, it would be a very daunting task if just to make dinner I would have to break down a goat just to prepare something. So let's thank butchers and thank them for the work that they do. Now, if you don't believe me in seeing how fulfilling and great an occupation a butcher is, make sure to check out Jonathan's interview where he interviews Dawn and Tony from Fine York Foods, and they talk about how exactly they became a butcher, some of the challenges they faced, and why it's such a great job. So thank you everyone so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video.